When did you realize you never knew your best friend at all? We were at the school cafeteria, and I was getting ready to finally ask my crush out when my best friend Robbie tapped her on the shoulder. Hey Jade, I need to tell you something about Beck. I froze mid-walk. What was he doing? Robbie leaned into Jade. Beck's not interested in you, he said coldly. At all. Beck actually thinks you're an annoying pig. My heart stopped. I was Beck, and I didn't think Jade was an annoying pig. Why was he ruining my chances with the girl I liked? I looked over and saw Jade's face crumple. Her friends went silent. I walked up. Robbie, what the hell? He turned to me. Trust me. Then he walked away. Jade grabbed her bag and left. Her friends shot me looks like I was garbage. I found Robbie by his locker after 6th period. What is wrong with you? You'll thank me later. I stared at him. Thank you? I've liked her for 2 years. Why did you do that? He grabbed his bag, looked me dead in the eyes. Because I'm your best friend. Then he walked away. I stood there, hands shaking. None of it made sense. Robbie had been pushing me toward Jade since freshman year. Jade also wasn't his type, so why would he destroy this? 3 days later, Jade messaged me. Hey, can we talk? My stomach flipped. I read it 4 times before typing back. Yeah, of course. We met at the park after school. She was sitting on the swings. She looked like she'd been crying. My chest hurt just looking at her. I sat on the swing next to her. Did you really say that? She wasn't looking at me. That I'm an annoying pig? No. My voice came out quieter than I wanted. I don't know why Robbie said that. I've liked you for 2 years. She turned, eyes wide. 2 years? I cleared my throat. I was going to tell you that day. Then he just, so you are interested? She cut me off. I blushed. Yes, I always have been. She smiled, small but real. My heart nearly exploded. We started talking every day after that, texting until 2 a.m., walking to class together. It was everything I'd imagined. But Robbie always watched from a distance. Every time I passed him in the hall, he'd look at me weird, something dark in his expression. I caught him staring one day while Jade and I were laughing at my locker. What's his problem? Jade asked. I don't know. He's been weird lately. He's creepy. You should stop hanging out with him. I didn't respond. Part of me agreed. Then one night Robbie texted me. We need to talk about Jade. I didn't reply. He tried again the next day. Listen to me. Something's off about her. You don't even know her. I know more than you think. You're jealous. The words came out sharper than I meant. You can't stand that something good is finally happening to me. His jaw tightened. That's what you think this is? What else could it be? He stared at me for a long moment. Fine. Don't say I didn't try. He walked away. I told myself I didn't care. 2 weeks later, Jade asked me to the spring formal. I said yes so fast I almost choked. She laughed, grabbed my hand. It's gonna be perfect. That Friday, I was waiting outside the gym. Suit, flowers, nervous. I kept checking my phone, kept looking for her car. Then I saw Robbie walking toward the entrance. He had a microphone connected to the outdoor speakers. My blood went cold. What was he doing? He tapped the mic. Feedback screeched. Everyone turned. Attention everyone! I have an announcement about Jade Vance. I dropped the flowers. Before any of you hook up with her tonight, Robbie continued, you should know she has chlamydia. I'm just looking out for my boy here. My jaw dropped. I heard everyone literally gasp. Then the laughing started. Suddenly phones were out and all pointing to something behind me. I looked over, and that's when I saw Jade standing at the entrance, bouquet in her hands, face white as a ghost, being recorded and having chlamydia girl yelled at her. Her lips started quivering. Then, you ruined my life, she yelled and threw the flowers at the floor, then collapsed onto the steps sobbing. Everyone was still recording her. I grabbed Robbie by the collar. What is wrong with you? But before he could respond, I noticed Kat walking across the parking lot, Jade's best friend. Her fists were clenched. Oh no, what was she about to do? She walked right past me, past Robbie, and stopped in front of Jade. Get up. Jade looked up. Kat, thank God. Tell them I said get up. Jade stood slowly. Kat stared at her. The silence stretched. Everyone was thinking the same thing. Why isn't she comforting Jade? Why isn't she tearing Robbie a new one? Do you want to tell them? Or should I? Kat yelled. Jade's face went pale. Please, don't. This whole thing was a setup. Kat suddenly yelled and turned to the crowd. Jade was going to accuse Beck of trying to sleep with me, then dump him and publicly humiliate him with slime. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. We looked up. There was a bucket on the roof no one had noticed. I stared in shock. She blackmailed me into humiliating you tonight, Kat yelled. Someone in the crowd screamed. That's crazy! But why though? Everyone turned to Jade, who was now crying. She wiped her face. You really want to know? She looked directly at me. Because years ago my parents got divorced. My dad was cheating. She stepped closer. The woman he was sleeping with was your mother. My whole body went cold. She started crying and ran off. That's when Robbie stepped beside me. Now do you comprehend?